Well, hello everyone. How we doing? Well, today I ended up doing another sublimation tile, and I do have the polyacrylic on some of the tiles, but I haven't done that one yet, so I'm gonna be doing another video on that. I tested it out and it was not the greatest. I only applied one layer of the polyacrylic, and I might need 2 to 3. So what I ended up doing was making some more, and I put 2 to 3 layers of a polyacrylic, and you're supposed to let it dry for about 24 to 48 hours, give or take, so it could cure. To show you how to sublimate on the ceramic tiles with the polyacrylic. So let's get started. First thing first, what you want to do is prep your tile, and you want this and some alcohol, guys. So you just want to prep your tile, make sure that everything is lint free, don't have anything on it messing it up. And once it is dry, we are going to put this polyacrylic, which is the clear gloss, on top of it and let it dry and let it cure completely. So I have this little angle brush. You can get this from Dollar Tree, you can get it from Home Depot, or you probably already have one up in your garage. So you just want to go and just take a little bit on the brush. Okay, so now I'm just going to dip my brush in, and I'm going to let it drip dry. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to brush the polyacrylic all over the tile. A nice thin layer. And I'm just going to add this on here. Then I'm going to put it outside and let it dry, fully cure it, to make sure that nothing we forgot. So you want to do the same with this right here. This tile right here is a 6x6 Home Depot tile, and this is the 4x4. So you just want to apply the polyacrylic on top. That looks really good. You could probably even use a foam brush depending on what you have on hand. A lot of times we already have these supplies in our garage. So there goes my polyacrylic. I put it on. I'm going to let it dry. Then I think I'm going to put one more coat, and then I'll be back. So I just wanted to show you some of these tiles that I end up doing. And I am loving the freaking colors, guys. The colors are amazing. Look at this tile. Wow. Guys, this is freaking awesome. I love the colors of it. It's amazing. So what we're going to do, we're going to test it out again. But what I'm doing, instead of testing it out at 400 degrees, I'm doing it at 380, and I'm gonna do it for 180 seconds or 240 seconds. Some of them say to do it for 6 minutes, but I think, just my opinion, 6 minutes is a little bit too long. But you know, I might test one out and actually see how it is. So I'm gonna bring you down to my craft room table, and we're gonna start sublimating these tiles. Let's get started. Okay, so now I have these tiles that I end up doing. And I thought the colors came out vibrant. I thought the colors are beautiful. So now I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So I end up doing some pre-cuts already. And oh my God, look at all the images. They came out wonderful. No bleeding. There goes my baby sister that passed. I'm going to do her tablet or tile. See how it comes out, the sublimation. But out of all of these images, I definitely love this colorful pop one. I wish I could find more images like that, and I will. I ended up getting that from a Facebook group. And let me tell you guys, it comes out pretty awesome. So now I'm just going to take my ruler and my blade, my Cricut ruler, and I'm just going to cut this out into the 4x4 pieces. And these are regular tiles from Home Depot. You can get the whole case of them for $16. And you could do wider tiles, inserted tiles. I'm also going to test out the, what you call it, tile, the clear tiles. I'm going to see if I could sublimate on those too. Those would be pretty cool. So I'm not sure if I can, but you know, I have a couple of clear tiles that I had bought a couple of years back to make the subway tiles with the impression of the letters. And I thought it came out pretty good. So I might do that next. And now I'm just going to cut. I've been wanting to do this Cardi B one, but I could never do it because it always bleeded out the black. And this one came out perfect. And there goes my baby sister. I miss her so much. But I know she is in a better place, not suffering no more. But sometimes you can't justify that. You pretty much want them here. Okay, there goes her picture. And the Marilyn Monroe. And the color pop. And let me cut the Cardi B one. And then we are going to start. Okay, so now that I got my images, I'm going to get my alcohol. And a paper towel. And I'm going to clean my tiles. So here goes my subway tiles, or my bathroom tiles. And these are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and they are clear. Well, white, bright white at that. So now what you want to do is bring your tiles, get some alcohol. I already showed this on another video, but I'm going to re-show it to you. And wipe off any debris that you have on your tiles. And then in this video, I am going to use my 6x6 heat press from Cricut. And they say that you don't need no pressure, you don't need nothing. So I'm going to turn this on and set it at 385. And I'm going to set it for 180 seconds. I'm going to do 240 degrees, 40 seconds at 385 degrees. So now I'm just going to let that prep. Then I want to bring my mat in, because of course this is going to be hot. And I'm going to do one image at a time. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to cut up my lamination sheets. And as you guys know, one side is matted and one side is shiny. So you want to put the matted side on the upright of the tiles. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to prep my tile. I want to heat this towel up just a little bit to take the coldness off. So I'm just going to place all 4 towels on here. And since this is a 9x9 and this is 8x8, it's going to fit the whole entire thing. So I just want to just pass the heat on it, and it takes the coolness off. And now you want to wait until it reaches up to temperature, which is 385 degrees at 240 seconds. So now while that is cooling down, I'm going to move this on the side. Then I'm going to bring my lamination sheet and my cutter, and I'm going to cut down my lamination down to the size that I need. And you always want to take that rounded part off so then you can have your edges straight. And I'm going to cut this out at 4 1/4. 4 and less than 1/4. 4 and 2 notches. I guess it's 2 notches. 3/8. I think. I'm not sure. But anyway. So now I got 4 1/4, and I'm going to do 4 and less than 1/4. So I got 2 set up. And then I'm going to do another 2. Because why? I got 4 tiles. I'm doing 4 tiles. Okay, as you already know, you heard my Cricut press just beeped. So now what I want to do is I want to get my laminated sheet over here. I want to do 1 of these at a time. So I could probably put 2 of the acrylic sheets down, but not pressing them down at 1 at a time. Okay, so I got them on the shiny side facing up. You know, let me do 1 at a time so I don't move. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my heat press and I press the lamination sheets down for guess how long? 20 seconds. So then I want to press that down and start it, and I'm going to knock it down to where it reaches 220. And that's 20 seconds. And this is a quick and easy project. I love doing all types of stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to take it off. And as you can see, ooh, that's hot. I got some bubbles. So what I want to do is get my scraper and scrape it down. And I want to use some type of cloth over it, so it does not get to scratch the tile up. And as you can tell, you see a couple of bubbles, but when you go to press again, it won't be there. Okay. So now I'm going to put this one on the side. And I'm going to do the other one. Okay, so here goes all my tiles, all pressed with the adhesive, the laminate. So now what I want to do is easily tape my images onto my tiles with transfer heat tape. So I have my heat tape right here. And what I want to do is adhere. Okay, So now that I got my tiles prepped and I got the laminated sheet on top, I am going to stick my vinyl down with, not vinyl, but my image down with heat transfer vinyl, heat transfer tape. And I'm going to do the Cardi B one. And what I want to do is just take a little bit. Now when you're taping this, make sure that you don't put too much tape onto the image, because when you press it, it will show through your image. A little bit of the... So just put a little bit so it won't come through your image. So what I mean by that, okay, so you see how little I put the tape on? Very little bit on the image. Because I noticed when you put too much of a huge piece, you can see the line of the tape. And that's not going to be good. Okay, so I have my image taped up. And now, I want to use my Teflon sheet. And I have my Cricut heat press at 385. And I'm going to press this for 240 seconds, okay? And while that one's heating up and getting transferred, I'm going to tape the other tile. So the next one I'm going to do is this image, and I'm going to do the same. Okay, so we got 60 seconds and we're almost there. Okay, I got 5 more seconds. Once it beeps, I will be putting it on the side to cool down. Okay, so now I'm going to go and do the other one. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more tape so this thing does not come apart. Okay, so first of all, I forgot to put a blank piece of paper. So you want to put this down to adhere or to get rid of all of the bleed that's going to come to the paper. So now I'm going to use my heat press again with my Teflon sheet. And we're going to sub this one for 240 seconds. And while I'm waiting for that one, I'm just going to tape this other one really good. Also, holding the edges down. Okay, it's about to beep. And I will put this towel aside so it will cool. And I'm going to place the other one in. And as you can see, the paper has a tint to it. And as you can see the picture through the paper, it looks like it adhered pretty good. So I'm just going to place this towel on the side. And I'm going to do the next one. And get another sheet of paper because you do not want to transfer nothing over. Okay, so here goes another piece of copy paper. And now I'm going to press the last one. And I'll leave it alone and I'll be right back. And here goes the result. Let me put my gloves on because it is still hot. Okay, so now for the first tile is the Cardi B one. And the paper came off. But look at how cool that tile came out, guys. That tile came out so beautiful. Wow. So now let's see the towel with my sister. Oh, she came out really cute. This is so cute, this towel right here. Of my baby sister. It still has a little bit of bubbles. You could barely see it. But look at how cool that towel came out. Wow, I love it. I love it. Ah. And now for the last one. And this one is still hot. So let me move these over. Because I didn't let this one cool because I am waiting for this one to pop. Because of the colors on this one, it is amazing. Oh, wow. I love this one. Oh my God, look at how cool. That one came out so good. I love it. Oh wow, guys. So, as you can see, the cheap method, okay, to sublimating your tiles, just use laminated sheets and the tiles from Home Depot. So guys, I'm telling you, this comes out to be so freaking cool. Okay, let me get out the light glare. I can't, they're too hot. So look at how cool. Oh wow. And I love my sister's tile. I wish it would have came out more vibrant, but I think it was the quality of the picture. But guys, I'm telling you, try your hands on this. You will be amazed. And if you're into remodeling your home and you want to do any crafty project, guys, think about doing this, okay? This is awesome. This is so awesome. I so enjoy doing this. Oh my God, they came out so good. That color pop, wow. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my ink comes from Cosmo Inks. Okay, so here goes my tiles. They came out so good, especially this one. I really love it. And the Cardi B one came out really good too. Look at how vibrant that came out. Wow. It is so awesome. And then of course, my sister. I love you, Becky. So guys, if you like this, definitely let me know what you think. Thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye.